There are many people who are still learning about tirzepatide. People are mentioning they are not acclimating well to their side effects on Mounjaro, tirzepatide. They're bloated, they can't poop, they're dehydrated, they have a headache, they don't even know where to inject on their bodies. I want to tell you about protein and tirzepatide. Don't be afraid to overeat, but overeat with protein. Don't overeat with a combination of carbs and protein, just protein. Gain muscle, lose fat. Extra protein doesn't convert to extra fat. Extra protein converts to extra muscle, and we need extra muscle. Endos have known about a hormone called glucagon for decades. Glucagon goes to the liver and gets the liver to release all stored glucose to correct hypoglycemia. There have been weight loss drugs since the 80s. During that time, they learned there's a bigger protein called pre-pro-glucagon. The pancreas that makes it has different ways of chopping it up into making different pieces for different purposes. They discovered these pieces that seem to cause the beta cell to release more insulin, not less. They called these glucagon-like peptides GLPs because they look like glucagon but are a little bit different. This got released to pharma industry, and they started making the first GLP agonists. Over the course of time, the pharma came up with better and better agonists that would treat diabetes. In 2017, semaglutide, Ozempic, was developed. Then they also discovered it had a weight loss component. Then this brilliant guy at Novo said, if this causes weight loss, we can come up with a bigger dose that will cause more weight loss, and Wegovy was born. They bind to a specific receptor, one in the pancreas to control diabetes, the GLP-1 receptor in the brainstem. What it does is bind to the receptor in the brain base and basically tells your brain you've eaten. Eli Lilly has come up with GIP, gastric inhibitory peptide tirzepatide. Not everyone is even sure why this medication even works. You're increasingly releasing insulin, then you should be forcing more energy into fat, yet people are losing weight. How do you rationalize that? People taking this medication are eating less. Their secretions should be driving more fat gain. The question is, are they losing weight because they are losing fat, muscle, or something else? DEXA scammers are done or should be done prior to starting the medication. Losing equal amounts of muscle and fat is what should be happening. This is not good though, because it's not happening. People are losing more muscle and fat, but more muscle than fat. That's basically what starvation does. Your body composition is changing in a way that is indicative of starvation. If you lose muscle, you're going to die. Ozempic face, losing muscle out of places that shouldn't be losing out of. They tell your brain you've eaten and your GI tract thinks you've stuffed yourself, causing nausea and a whole gamut of other ailments. The final story hasn't been written yet about this medication.